today we're going to be keeping it really generic, and we're just going to talk about the exercises, stretches that you can do on the ball to, if you ever have a tight back or you have pain in your back, you know, like because you know you push too hard on something and it's typical, like, you know, tightness or pain. These stretches you can do on the ball, and we do them a lot of time in different forms and ways. But today it's going to be, the focus is going to be how to take care of your back. We're going to sit on our ball. Remember, the posture is very key. So you want your knee in line with your hip. We want to start with your knee over your ankle of the pelvic tilt. You can wrap your hands around your rib cage, right? It's going to give you a little more balance challenge, but you're just going to tuck the tailbone under, and then you're going to lift and tailbone go slightly back. The rib cage is not moving, right? So that's why I'm wrapping my hands around the rib cage. I'm tucking under, and I'm pulling the tailbone back. So tucking under, rolling back. So we want this movement to be below the rib cage and tucking back. And when you tuck under, that's where you might feel that tightness, right? Just kind of note where you're feeling it. Keep the belly pulled in, push back, tuck under, roll that tailbone back, and one more time, tucking under and rolling the tailbone back. Now from the pelvic tilt, we're going to just move the hips side to side. So you can take your feet a little wider, all right? And then you're just going to move your hip to the right, move your hip to the left. So you're rolling to one cheek. So my hands are going to stay on my knees. My feet are just a little wider than my hips. So tuck to the side, go to the right, swivel that hip to the left. Yeah, get those hips going. And just do two more. One to the right, and then one to the left. Nice. And then take the feet even wider. We're going to do our hula hoop, right? So we're going to circle around, and we do this one. This feels so good. So you're doing the pelvic tilt, side. So you're combining those two, right? So pelvic tilt, side hip, back, and then tilting to the other side, making that big circle. So these are really easy. You know them. You can do them in front of the TV set instead of sitting on the couch, right? And then reverse. So side, forward, tucking under, belly pulled in, side and back. And then making that big circle with the hips. So feels so good on the back. And let's just do two more. And then you're going to pause. Now let's just and push all the way up tall. Big deep breath here. Exhale, leaning forward. And then one more time. Inhale up tall, tall and straight. Exhale, pull the navel to the spine and lean forward. Good. Then come all the way up. So now working the legs, we're going to more or less stretch them. So stretching those hamstrings and hips are really good. Hold on to the back of the ball. So you can always keep your hands to the ball anytime that you start to feel wobbly, but this time you're going to come into a stretch. So you're going to take your right knee up, extend the leg out, flex the foot, and drop the heel down. So hands onto the left thigh. We're stretching the hamstring. Readjust, right? Lift up through the crown of your head, zip up the abdominals, and then lean forward into a stretch. Stretching the hamstring, the back of the calf. You can pull those toes forward. Very good. One more full breath. Then go ahead and release that foot. Hold onto the ball, slide the foot in. Readjust your posture, sitting tall, chest is lifting. Now we're going to bring the left knee up, holding. So a lot of core here. Send the leg out, stretching, And then flex the foot and drop the heel down. So leg is straight, that left leg is really straight, hands to the right thigh. Start to lift up through the chest and the crown of your head. Pull the belly in and come into a gentle forward fold. We're not going for deep stretches here. Some of you may choose to grab the toes and draw the toes back. Take some deep breaths. Good. One more full breath. Now you're going to release that. All right, bring your hands back behind you. Slide your foot forward. Now we're going to continue with the stretches and the exercises that are really important for the health of your back. So we're going to come into a kneeling position. Actually, so it's more the belly on the ball. So this one is easy and something you could do. This is really just a stretch. So you're going to lay your belly over the ball, right? And you're going to lift your knees up, but the arms are hanging, and you're going to drop your head, right? So my knees are off the floor, but my toes are touching the floor. And really what you want to get to this point of where your belly's on the ball, and you're really feeling a stretch through your back body. So we're opening up the back. We're rounding the back. You've hopefully not just eaten, so that could cause it. But what I would suggest is just pulling the navel in strongly. So if you pull the navel in strongly and then you start to drop the tailbone down in the pubic bone into the ball, you're going to feel a lot more stretch into the low back. Just hang the head. Don't hold any tension in your neck or your shoulders. So stress can really be held in parts of your body, and the back is typically that place. So take another full breath, and then you're just going to come out. So the breathing is really important. And we're going to be on the floor on our back, and we're going to lie all the way down. Send your legs over the top of the ball. Good. And then we're going to just rest the head and shoulders. Just keep the neck long. And now you're going to rest your hands on your belly. And we're going to do some leg stretches, all right? So arms resting to your side. You're going to take your right knee, your right leg off the ball. Send the leg up and hold the stretch. Now, you can just hold the stretch, or you can wrap your hands around the hamstring. Maybe some of you will wrap your hands around the calf. And then you're going to bend the knee, bring it over the ball. Let's try the left leg. So left leg comes up, straighten it through. You can rest your arms to the side, keep bringing that leg up. The toe is pointed. Holding, relaxing the low back. Again, if you want a little help, you want a little more, you're going to wrap your hands around the hamstring. Or you're going to wrap your hands maybe around the calf. That might be a little intense, but go ahead and try. See what it feels like. Get that nice stretch into the calf, the hamstring, and take another full breath. Then go ahead and release the leg over the ball. And now we're going to take the right leg again. Knee comes up. Extend the right leg up, but flex your foot this time. Really engage into the quadricep. Again, maybe wrapping the hands around the hamstring. Maybe around the calf. Do what feels the best, whatever works for your body, and just know our body changes every day. So it could be a different game, from one day to the next. So take another full breath. Then go ahead and bend the knee, release the leg over the top of the ball. Let's flex the left foot and lift the knee up off the ball. Wrap the hands around the hamstring, kick that leg up and hold, really flexing the foot. Keep that flexed position. Maybe slide the hands up slightly. The left can be sometimes tighter. Good, one more full breath. Now we're gonna release that leg down. Very good. So we're gonna take our ball, roll it away, back to sitting on the ball. The light in me salutes that light in you, and together we say namaste. Thanks you guys so much.